What is happiness in general? You can often hear the phrase become happy or find happiness, but what is it in general? Is this a certain moment in life? Will I be happy when I buy myself a new house or car? We understand happiness as the realization of our potential to the fullest possible maximum. And most importantly, as soon as you get on your way, you automatically become happy, because every day of moving towards your goal becomes a holiday. A new car, a house, a trip will not make you happy if you have not found your way. Happiness will never come to someone who sees happiness as the possession of things. Yes, a new car, a house will make your life more comfortable, but not happier. The joy of shopping will be short-lived, and it will seem to you again that for real happiness, you now need an even newer car and an even bigger house. The circle has closed. The pursuit of happiness will be eternal for such a person, but he will chase the rainbow, which will constantly run away from him. Today, we will name 3 main rules to become a truly happy person. 1. To become a happy person, you need to find your way. Until you find your way, your life will resemble a movie with a bad script. Such a movie where nothing interesting ever happens. The main character goes to an unloved job, is surrounded by uninteresting and maybe even toxic people, and all his adventures are reduced to trying to solve an endless stream of problems of a different nature. In a word, the main character does not live a life, but carries a lifelong punishment. As soon as you find your way and understand who you are and why you came to this world, your life will become a holiday. And every day, you will wake up with a smile on your face in anticipation of new joyful events, interesting meetings, and vivid impressions. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? The problem is that very often finding your way can become a very difficult task. Everyone was lucky in different ways with the environment where we grew up. Someone was brought up by loving parents who surrounded their child with care, kindness, and love, helped and supported the baby in everything. And someone grew up in a toxic environment where every day he was told what to do, how to live, and never listened to what the child himself wanted. And if they listened, they talked later. It's all your stupid dreams. You don't understand anything in life. You should know that life is not easy, that money comes with a lot of work, and to become someone significant in life, you need to have incredible talents that you don't have. You have everything. You're unique and beautiful. You can get whatever you want. So, how do you find your way? 2. In order to find your way, you need to listen to the voice of the soul, also known as the voice of the heart. There is no universal way to find your way. What is known is that your mind is not an assistant in this. Only your soul can remember who you are. Yes, it is to remember because your soul initially knew who you were. But over time, under the influence of endless rules of behavior, toxic environment, false attitudes, and standards of life imposed on you, the soul simply forgets why it came to this world. Someone very early and very quickly manages to remember himself. Someone will spend half of their life on this, and someone in his whole life will not even think about who he is, why he came to this world. You can remember yourself in 2 main ways, through childhood and through expanding your horizons. Children from birth to about 7 years old live exclusively with their soul and heart. That's why what you like to do the most in childhood is so important. In the vast majority of cases, the activity that gave you joy will be the key to your path. The soul of a child knows perfectly well what makes her feel good, what she really wants. It's just that over time she forgets about it if no one hears her voice. All you have to do is just remember what exactly you like doing the most in the world. Maybe you liked singing, dancing, imagining yourself as a traveler, making others laugh, helping to fix a car in your father's garage, or helping your mother cook soup in the kitchen. If you manage to remember, then try to project the activity that pleased you into adulthood. Ask yourself the question, how can you apply your childhood hobbies in adult life? If you liked singing, start composing your own songs. You liked imagining yourself as an actor, go to a drama club or study acting. You liked being in the garage and messing with Dad's car. Become an autoblogger. I think you have understood the main idea. Remember the main joy of your childhood and transfer it to adulthood. If you have not managed to remember what pleased you as a child, then there remains the option of expanding your horizons. Perhaps you have never done anything in your life that will open your path for you. To expand your horizons, you just need to look for something that will make your soul say, "Stop. That's interesting to me. Let's try to do it." Go to places you've never been before. Chat with people you've never talked to before. Watch movies you've never watched, and so on. In short, try to expand your horizons as much as possible, to give your soul as much new information as possible about new activities that you have never done before. Did you know that there are several hundred hobbies alone? Go and study them all. And don't forget to listen to the voice of your soul. At the right moment, she will speak and you will realize that you have finally found your way. When you get on your way, your activity will bring you joy. You will do everything easily and with pleasure. Of course, there will be difficulties, but you will overcome them effortlessly. And if everything is a burden to you on your way, if you need to force yourself to move your legs to your goal, every day, know one thing: this is not your way. Find your way on. 3. Don't be afraid of failure. Failures are a mandatory element on the path of your heart. In every success story, there is a big and long story about failures. No one just talks about them, but they are and will always be. And this is absolutely normal. In addition, failure is very conditional because it is you who make it a failure with your attitude. And from the point of view of your world, the so-called failure is another step towards your goal, to the scenario you have chosen. Your world knows better how to do everything in the best possible way. Trust your world and enjoy these failures as a child enjoys ice cream. It is important not only to understand that failures are an integral part of success, but also that these failures should be treated as victories. We will tell you more about this in our next videos. By the way, if you are close to what we are talking about, be sure to subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so as not to miss our new releases. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments. If you liked our video, please share your love. Click on the thumbs up button and send this video to those who are dear to you. All the best to you. See you soon.